Testing, testing. Can we hear me out there, Peter? It looks like you're here. How many people we got in the chat? Oh, thanks for the upvote, Peter. Sasha joined in the chat. Hey, I'm just taking an early lunch break. Got to give the people what they want in this league. Two people, one upvote. That math doesn't check out. Who's slacking? There's that second upvote. Sasha claimed off waivers for Aeon for 38 fab. That's all he got as a signing bonus? I'd take that. People better join. It's going live in 3 minutes. Looks like Sasha's staying with Dean. 37 should win it. But that would not have gotten you Curtis Samuel. And all I'll say is that if Peter had just put in a bid for 41 for Curtis Samuel, he would have won last week and he would have been 1-1. So who's the jokester now? Oh, Matt Nick, welcome to the chat. Excited to see your TikTok this week. Ooh, we got 4 people. As you can all tell, it's not Ashton Kutcher. It's Nick Clement. I'm leading the waiver wire live this week. Peter's a little bit busy. He can be in the chat, but can't be discussing it. So over the lunch hour here, I'll take it a little early and give you a little treats for the friends of the pod. Smash that MF and like button. I typically am not the play-by-play guy. Pete's usually that guy. I'm the color commenter, but I'll do it my best to lead you guys through this. 3 people. Pete got like 8. What the hell? You guys don't think I'm fit to lead this? And Nick, I believe. Thank you, Peter. You're the us podcast hosts have to stay together. Packers Jets win difference bet. Yes, there is a bet going on. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't know the exact details, but Dan and Matt Hebert made bets around the win totals on the Packers and the Jets. Jets are currently winning that because they're 1-1. They weren't projected to get as many wins. All right, we've got about 5 seconds left here. I'll pull up my recent activity, look up the look at these waiver wire moves. So, all right, should be live. Here we go. Still loading. All I see are the 2 dropped players from Harlan's Hogs. Wow, bid $7 on Donovan Peoples-Jones last week, and already he's dropping him the next week. That's big math right there. All right, so first one that went through, King Henry bidding $10 for Carson Wentz, dropping Taysom Hill. All right, that's a good swap. Wentz has been throwing it a lot. Let's see. Tyler Conklin for $4, getting in that high octane Jets offense. Evan Engram for $8, and there it is. Dropped Mark Ingram only a couple weeks after bidding 13 for him. So making moves to upgrade that tight end position that is lower. for Matt Nick. Let's see. I got Darrell Williams for $1 Angus, dropping Big Bob Tunyon. Let's see. Anything in the chat happening? Chris is FaceTiming Pete. What's new? Rondale Moore for $4. All right, trying to get out ahead before he comes back. Jacoby Myers for $22. Man, Matt Nick, you are chasing those targets. I can respect it. I think he's got one career touchdown there, so don't get your hopes up that he's going to get in the end zone. But hey, 10 to 12 targets a game is hard to come by. So big bet there. Alex just here to beat Dan. Tua, $8. Interesting. All right. He playing the Bills here. Don't know if he'll be able to be played. Herbert's Heroes trading the Giants in as his defense instead of the Colts. Colts have been disappointing. And there it is, the People's Champion. He's going to end up with Kirk Cousins for $6, leaving that bum Trey Lance on the waiver wire for the rest of the year. Finally, we got a couple moves. Tyler Algier for $6. Don't mind that move. He's trying to luck up that vaunted Falcons backfield. And then Dan switching up the defense here for Saints for $2. Let's see on the offers report. Anything big that could have happened? All right. Berg put in half the amount that Matt Nick did at $11 at Jacoby Myers. Probably both an overbid, but we'll see. And Carson Wentz 10. I would like to see how many bids the People's Champion put in for quarterbacks that did not go through. $8 for Tua. He did not get them. $6 for Derek Carr. $6 for Carson Wentz. He did have Kirk Cousins as a second option, so that supposed coup that I heard about did not work. He still got his second favorite guy. So Harlan's Hogs, sorry. You bid $4 for a ton of guys, Harlan Hogs. You couldn't get a job. You're a little cheap. So maybe you burn that bridge with Dan. Chat, what are we thinking? What are we thinking about the moves here? Let's open up the line. Jacoby Myers, wide receiver 1. Did he get his tight end? Yes, you did get your tight end. Conk conk. You can be your new starter. Is Chris alive? No. Where is a lot? There are not many. No comments from Chris, unfortunately. Scarce market. Yep. I agree. I don't think this was the week to go crazy on the waiver wire. Not too many running backs available. Wide receivers were slim pickings. But always fun to go over what everyone's thinking. Cole, really liking that Falcons running back situation, doubling down. Live stream for Milk's moves tomorrow. He probably thought that the waiver wire went through tomorrow, so I agree. He'll be putting in all of his requests next week and get the leftovers for that 0-2 darling. Interesting though. We had Peter and the Milk Machine. Not many bids coming in for the teams that are 0-2 and kind of need a little bit of a turnaround. So we'll see them possibly make a trade coming up here soon. There's been a lot more rumblings as the season came along. So, all right, Chad. Any final comments before we end this live stream? Peter riding with his guys. Love that. Hey, when your team puts up 80 to 85 points a week, how can you not want to ride with that for the rest of the season? All right. Well, I'm going to sign off here pretty soon, and I just wanted to make the final note. Hey, if you haven't filled out the Google poll, fill out that Google poll, picking your matchups again. The supposed fantasy experts did a lot better than the people this week, so let's make sure we get all of those votes in. Any predictions that you might have, and we should be filming that podcast here later tonight. Rumored guest, we'll see. But thank you everyone for joining.